Alright, cool. We should be live, hoping. And this is for some Swiss tournament on BGG. So I thought it'd be cool to broadcast it. Definitely like this opening hand. Pretty solid opening hand. The quandary will be nice in front of, we'll say, HQ. So we have a hard stopper in case he's playing a siphon deck, and I won't have to res it as of now if he comes at the hand. And then Eli can go on R&D and be a nice little deterrent there. So, looking good here. Okay, my turn to stop talking. Alright, here we go. We'll get that there. We'll get that there. And take a credit. So, icing up HQ and R&D. I did draw an NAPD. But at this stage in the game, I mean, shoot, if he takes it, that's almost a win for us. It's a tough call, but, I mean, setting him behind 4 credits is pretty nice at this stage in the game. Especially since I won't have to pay for it. It's not like I'm resing him to set him back, or resing anything to set it back. Plus, the chances are he's going to miss anyway. He sees a victor. Anarchs don't have a lot of answers for 5+ strength code gates, so we'll see what he does there. Definitely just want to get the Eli resed on R&D here, start taxing him, see if he can spend some clicks or what he wants to do. If he wants to click 2 for a card, that seems fine. Just hope he doesn't score. He's looking at it. I wonder if it's something to trash. Must be. Eve, Adonis, Jackson. Oh, wow. Pays 5 to trash an Eve. That's pretty cool, I think. Drawing into a priority rec. So, I'm probably going to want to just get that hard stopper up and going on HQ now with 2 agendas in hand. If I just had the NAPD, I wouldn't worry about it because he's at 0 credits. But I never want to give up a priority rec. I mean, there's times like running an ABT where if I get something strong and I lose it and I'm in a dominating board position, I might lose a priority rec, but nah, not right now. I want to guard it if he runs. And he does, so let's guard it. Block him with a quandary.
Login rejected.
Victor 1. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to get Victor 2 on a remote. Because my thought is that with Victor 2 and no breakers for him, and an Ashen hand, I can score something. I may or may not be able to get that priority rec scored. That's going to be a little bit expensive. But cool, he's playing Lucky Find. You guys will see that later too. Spoiler alert. Okay, so he's got some money. We're going to see a Yogg. Perhaps. Certainly hope not. Okay, with all that money now, I'm starting to feel, there we go. That's good. So we can do that. We can do this. And just take a credit. So, yeah, I just don't want to leave HQ open. He's drawing cards. He could be drawing siphons. He could be drawing yogs. I got 5 points in hand still. Gonna dirty laundry. Click through it. Okay. Sorry guys, somebody just messaged me. I'm just gonna check it quick. Hey. And recording. Can I catch you later? Oh man. Okay, well, he sniped one. He sniped one. Alright. Good for him. That's awesome. Okay. Let's get the ash in the remote and take some money. Three agendas out of 8 are now out somewhere. Now he's going to special order probably a Yogg, I would guess. Yeah, okay. Come with the hand. Yeah, we'll stop you.
Login rejected.
Okay, so Quandary is now practically worthless. However, double Eli is not. So let's double Eli HQ. That seems totally worthwhile. I'll catch up with him a little bit later. Coming in hot. No res on the Vic 1. Sure, why not? Let's res the Vic 2. He's got to deal with the subs. So we'll run the trace. Make him spend a little bit more money here. That's always good. And the run.
Login rejected.
Okay. Well, we're under some intense heavy pressure here. Definitely got to weather the storm. Usually with Anarchs, especially Reyna, there's a little bit of early pressure. Similar to Criminal. But I found they're a little bit easier to shut out with bigger ice than Criminals because they have tricks. Criminals have a lot more tricks. That's a pretty nice draw. So now we even have Siphon protection, a full 5 credits worth. Although I don't know if I would use it to give him an access, but it's an option. Knight and Xanadu. Okay. He thinks this is an agenda. Cool. Come chase it. This is going to give us, I think, a pretty big advantage. He's going to spend a ton of money here. I will be able to res and Eve, and unless he's playing Imp, it's going to be really tough for him to get rid of it. And he still is not going to be able to trash this Ash. So I almost wonder if I should just score next turn, or try to or push out the NAPD. I have to give him a little lesson here. Okay. Alright, cool. Back in action. He can't trash the Ash. He's got no credits. He's got no money. Huh. I'm almost tempted to push the priority rec. I didn't res the Eve. I probably should have, but I'm not going to ask. I guess I could, but I won't. I mean, I could make sure that he doesn't take the priority rec next turn. But if he runs it, I'll have to res Ash. I don't have really anything worthwhile to res even, so... Ugh. I'll just do this. Let's just score it. Let's just take 2 points when we can, I think. I think that's the game plan. And I will not forget to res Eve, because then we can use those 3 credits. Although, I should probably keep money still for Eli. I don't want to keep my HQ that vulnerable. So, I'll just wait to res the Eve. And make sure that we don't lose that priority rec in HQ. We got 3 credits, so still the Caduceus as well. I'll probably end up getting that on R&D shortly, as in this next turn. So he's gonna Dirty Laundry Eve campaign. He will not be able to trash it. Well, what am I talking about? I wouldn't have been able to res Eli anyway. He's got a Xanadu and he's Reyna. It's going to cost me 5. Duh. So he could hit my hand. He's going to go R&D. Seems just as likely there. I'm nervous. For sure. Miss. Ooh, okay. Oh, he saw the Janus. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well, at least he knows to fear the Janus. Face your fear. Okay. CAD going over Eli on R&D, taking 2 credits. So I can res Eve or 1 piece of ice on HQ or R&D. Lucky find. He's got 11 credits. Draws a card. Thinking my play might be to get this Ichi over the Victor 2 and get a little cash roll in here. In fact, I'm going to probably try to entice a run here. Probably even let him pay the money to trash both of those. Or he can get the Eve, but he can't really do both. I don't think. So sometimes what I like to do is just give a lot of bad options to the runner. His best option here is probably to run HQ or run hand, just right off the bat. Plays a rook. Cool. So I'll be able to trash that pretty easily. So he's going to waste a lot of time and money on this run, which is exactly what I wanted. Here comes the run, definitely not rezzing. He's going to pay 4, go down to 5 credits. So the question is, do I res Ash? Yeah, why not? Let's just tax the hell out of him. I'm going to res Ash. I got to live the Eve, so I'm just going to tax him. I'll spend 2 credits. It's going to cost him 3 more if he wants to beat it. Or if he doesn't, it's going to stay live, and then he can only trash the Ash or the Jacks. Well, then he can only trash the... I lost my train there. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So now he's going to just trash the Ash. That's what I meant. I wish that was an ABT. Sadly, it's not. But life goes on. So, but what this does do... Oops, sorry, buddy. What this does do is it opens up an opportunity for sure to trash that rook and install the Ichi there. I think that's a nice play. We're going to get 2 trickled off the Eve. I guess he's got another click here. We'll see what he does. Take a credit probably or draw a card. Draws a card. Okay. Priority wreck. Well, now I'm tempted to just use Jackson to push some agendas out of my hand. And definitely going to still trash that rook. Almost tempted to trash the victor so he doesn't have a knight. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And then we're gonna take some money. I'm gonna keep 1 priority wreck in hand. So if I get a window to score, I have that handy. But anyway, trashing that Victor 2 there with the knight on it was a tough call because it's a live Victor and it's still costing him money. But unless he has one in hand, it's going to cost him time to find another one, and the money to install it, and the time to put a click on it, another piece of ice. So in the end, I think that that's a win for us because money doesn't look like it's going to be a problem here, since we're going to get a chance to restructure this turn. And let's do it again. Awesome. That's a turn. Nothing like gaining 2 from Eve, take 1 credit, 3 and 2 restructure, 13 credits in a turn. It's pretty nice. And now he's going to be scared of my Janus. Deja vu to get. Rook. Okay. Interesting. Hedge fund. Draw 2. I'm going to put something over this toll booth. I have Ichi, Janus, Vic 1, that's obviously a no. And Victor 2 over a toll booth. I think Ichi is probably the right play. Because it's a sentry. And I already have a code gate there that's strength 5, so if he's doing something goofy like Atman or Cypher, not that that would make sense, but it's possible. That's nice to diversify servers, their types. So, do we have a legit scoring window, do you think? We can definitely play the subliminal. Do we have a scoring window? He's got 9 credits. He could install a knight on toll booth, run, and I'd still get to trash something. He could fem it, but yeah, he'd have to fem it. I think we have a window. I'm gonna risk it, I guess. I hope I'm not kicking my own butt on the other side of this discussion, but we'll see what happens. I feel pretty confident here that we can score. And let's just go ahead and grab another I like Eve campaign to keep him poor or us rich long term here. Alright, so let's go to score this priority rec. Why wouldn't we? Ooh. Oh man, maybe we can get that Janus out, huh? And res that? Am I getting greedy? I'm getting greedy. Let's just score. Yeah, let's just score. Sometimes it's easy to get a little bit too fiddly. Sometimes against really top-notch competition, it's smart to do that, trying to play 2-3 steps ahead. There's risk to that too, but usually I think best policy is just score when you can. Because now I'll be at match point and he'll have to run about everything. Okay, Deja Vu, a knight. He's down to 5 credits. 2 clicks left. Knight's my Eli on HQ. And is going to run. And be gutsy on the last click with all the money I have. Okay, he doesn't. Alright, we're going to get a subliminal. Yeah, we'll score this. Are we still safe? Damn. Yeah, let's score it. Okay. So we just took a 5-2 lead. Res the toll booth on the remote server. Still has an Ichi in front of that. I have a Janice, Project Wotan, Victor 1, Victor 2, and Jackson Howard in hand. It's going to run my HQ. I'm going to definitely res Eli, so now he has a Knight on my outer Eli. And let's see what he does here for the first Eli.
Login rejected.
Jack's out. Excellent. Okay, well, now the other question is, yeah, I think we have another scoring window probably next turn. So, should probably just use the toll booth and not mess around. So that's what I'll do. So now the remote server is res toll booth, Victor 2, and unres toll booth. Pretty strong. I'm hoping I should be able to push this Project Wotan out next turn. He's going to come after my R&D, it looks like. Let's see if he puts the rook on the server too. No. Cost me 5 to res Caduceus. Yeah, why not? It's gonna cost him 2. Probably just let me trace him. At least on the second, or first, I mean. He might break the second. He wants to get traced. And I don't reinforce it on the first. Let's see. My guess is he'll pay it off. Yep. And let's give him... I'm gonna bump it 2. So he's gonna have to pay 3 to break this.
Login rejected.
And he doesn't. Okay. It's cool. Fine with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 24 agendas in there still. I don't want to get cheap shotted. I have money. I have an Eve rolling. It's gonna install something. Maybe host Kaisa. Yep, I still think it's a scoring window that we're going to just take and try to win the game. It's going to cost us a whole heck of a lot to res. It's probably going to cost us 12 to res Toll Booth. But it'll be worth it because I don't see him getting through 2 toll booths here. Interesting. Okay, so you got like a dirty laundry. Okay. What? Yeah, he can only break 1. So I assume he wants me to make the money. And he's going to get an access. Doesn't matter what it is. Actually, I'm not certain what the scoring format is. It might matter. Doesn't look like he scored. Okay. Cool. Well, we got the first one under the belt as a win. That's nice. So let me go ahead and stop the recording and start it back over.